So I want you to just lie down. Sit down or lie down, whatever makes you comfortable, and just begin to allow yourself to relax. I want you to find a focal point out in the distance, out above eye level. And I want you just to focus on that focal point. And while you're focusing on that focal point out in the distance, right above eye level, I want you to give your body permission to relax. Give your mind permission to relax and open now. How often during the day do we actually give ourselves permission to relax? Not too often. So give yourself that permission to relax as you're staring at that focal point out in the distance. And as you're staring at that focal point out in the distance, I want you, on the count of 3, to take 4 really deep breaths in and exhale. And on any of those 4 deep breaths in, I want you to simply allow yourself to begin to relax down. And on any of those 4 breaths, if you'd like to close your eyes, you can go ahead and close your eyes. Or you could keep them open. The choice is yours. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Take 4 really deep breaths in. Exhale. And just let it go. Take another nice deep breath in, even fuller. Deep breath in and exhale. Just let it go. Let it go. Just breathe. And take a moment now, right now, to notice, maybe even without trying, the subtle sensations of your body, where you're sitting or where you're lying, the way it feels to feel supported, the way it rests, the way your body rests against the surface beneath you. And perhaps your shoulders are just beginning to release a little more tension. Or perhaps they already feel light, floating even, as if every gentle shift in your awareness encourages them to soften. And you might notice that in the same moment, your hands and your arms, the space between your fingers, the tiny pulse at the tips of your fingers, feel alive, tingling, almost humming in rhythm with something you cannot yet name. Or maybe you can. And now somewhere in the spaces between your thoughts, a quiet awareness. And it's as though you can noticing, each moment layering over the next. Soft, overlapping like a gentle rhythm that you cannot resist. Like a wave of awareness that washes over you and yet leaves room. Leaves space for something new, something subtle, something curious. That's right. You might even notice that As your eyes relax more, perhaps you're noticing a slight flutter in your eyelids, a slight flickering in the eyes, each flash and flicker forming its own rhythm of its very own. And as you notice the rhythm, there's a pause between the flicker, a little gap that almost feels like a doorway, or possibly even space in which your mind can drift or float or notice another thing. And each pause brings a softening, a gentle release, as if a tiny weight you didn't even know that you were carrying is quietly sliding away. And as you let and allow that awareness to expand, almost like noticing multiple layers all at once, you might begin to hear distant sounds, or perhaps imagine them. A low hum, a faint whisper, a soft rustle. Each sound overlapping and layering the other, layering into a harmony that is almost imperceptible. Yet your mind tunes in now, noticing that somewhere in that harmony there is a rhythm between the pause, almost like a heartbeat that is not exactly your heartbeat and not exactly anyone else's heartbeat either, but a rhythm that your subconscious mind knows and recognizes, and it follows that rhythm naturally and effortlessly, safely, down, down, deeper down, further inside, with every breath you take and every sound that you hear. Let go. Let go into your relaxation now. As you follow that rhythm, you might notice subtle shifts in temperature, the gentle brush of air on your skin, the almost imperceptible weight of your clothing, the soft texture of the surface beneath you. And perhaps in the midst of noticing all of these things at once, a curious sort of focus begins to emerge. A focus that doesn't feel like effort, yet is intensely present, intensely aware, intensely fluid. And somewhere in that fluidity, your mind begins to layer awarenesses upon awarenesses. You might notice that as one sensation fades, another one appears. Perhaps a warmth in your chest, a soft pull in your arms, a faint tingling in your legs. That's right. That's right. Sensations overlapping, interlacing, interacting, weaving together like warm fibers in the fabric and tapestry of life. Together in this tapestry of perception that is almost confusing, almost overwhelming, and yet perfectly safe, perfectly natural, perfectly soothing, bringing you downward. And as all of this layering continues, a sense of anticipation begins to emerge. Subtle at first, quiet, almost invisible at first. That soft pulse in the background of your awareness. Like a whisper that suggests something is waiting, something curious, something alive, something just beyond the edge of your attention is drawing you in, naturally and gently, inevitably, bringing you deeper into your own self now. And as you notice what there is to notice, you may realize that your breathing has begun to deepen naturally, without effort or thought. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And with each breath, allow a wave of calm. Feel calm. Allow that wave of calm to flow through you, settling, softening, grounding, gently spreading from your chest to your arms, down to your legs, filling your body with a sense of safe relaxation. And as you wander about that space within yourself, as you wander into that growing relaxation at a rate and speed that feels good for you now, you may notice other subtle movements in your awareness. Tiny shifts in perception. Colors at the edge of your vision. Textures in your mind that feel almost tangible. Faint scents that you may recognize, or perhaps feel as new sounds that layer in harmony with your heartbeat, overlapping and weaving, swirling in a way that feels almost magical. And as you allow yourself to easily drift in and out of all of these wonderful ways, your mind might even notice a gentle sort of disorientation. Not unpleasant, not confusing in a stressful way, but a soft, hypnotic stretching of time and space, of resources and inner abilities, where a moment can feel long and long can feel brief. And in that stretching of yourself to grow and expand in new and positive ways, that soft twisting of awareness, you begin to feel lighter now, to feel freer now, to feel more open now and more ready to allow your mind to easily and effortlessly float. Floating between noticing and imagining, between awareness and drifting down into a gentle ripple of energy, like the heartbeat and pulse of life itself, threading through the spaces of your body, threading through the edges of your awareness, threading and weaving through the tiny spaces between breath, between thought. And as you notice it now, you may realize that it is carrying something with it, something gentle, something alive, something waiting, that's good, that's just for you. And as you follow that down, further down, you may feel a soft tug at your awareness, as if a faint glimmer of something is calling to you. And as it calls, you notice that your body softens further and lets go. Let go into your relaxation. As your shoulders release, your jaw loosens, your spine lengthens, your hands relax. And with each small movement, every breath in or out, each softening, each gentle release, the relaxation grows along with a curiosity that feels both safe and natural, that feels inviting and inevitable. And somewhere in the midst of noticing all of this, noticing the layering, noticing the pulse, noticing the gentle currents of awareness moving through your body and mind, you may begin to sense the edge of something small, delicate, radiant, alive. And in that sensing, in that soft recognition, your subconscious mind begins to easily prepare you, to guide you, to synchronize with the calm, the breath, the pulse, the anticipation, the curiosity, the wonder, until suddenly, softly, gently, and effortlessly, you notice You notice it first as a subtle glimmer at the edge of your awareness, a movement that feels almost like a whisper. And then, as your gaze softens, you notice and see it clearly now. A small, sweet, harmless, gentle and cute little frog. A little frog sitting right there quietly. And you notice that as you notice that little frog sitting there just at a distance, sitting quietly, it is radiating a presence far larger than its actual size. Its skin shimmers, flowing in gentle waves of color, of green and gold, soft teal, purple, and pink. Each color moves with a rhythm that feels almost sentient, almost knowing, as if it carries the story of growth, of healing, of transformation, of balance within it. And you feel drawn to this cute little frog, compelled by a quiet inner pull to protect it, to nurture it, to care and love it. Your hands extend naturally, instinctively, and when you gently pick it up, you notice the warmth of its tiny little body resting in the palms of your hands. You feel its pulse. Its pulse is subtle, but steady. A soft, gentle rhythm that begins to sync with your own breathing as you inhale and exhale. And as you do, the calm of your breath merges with the calm of the little frog. And the world begins to slow, softly, gently, like water settling after ripples. With this little, beautiful, radiating, colorful little frog held gently in your hands, you step forward now, and the world around you shifts. And you find yourself entering a vast, sprawling shopping mall, larger than anything you've ever experienced. Corridors and hallways stretching endlessly, polished floors reflecting soft light from above, voices mixing into a low, harmonious hum like the sound of a hive, soft music drifting from stores far and ahead. The colors of the lights shimmer across the tile floor, dancing with the hues of the frog's skin. And as you take each step, you notice how the gentle pressure of the frog in your hands grounds you, connects you as you carefully take each step, centering you in this movement through space and place. Each hallway you explore and experience feels familiar and yet unfamiliar all at once. You turn corners that seem to lead somewhere new, and sometimes you find yourself seemingly right back where you started. The hallways of the mall twist and turn. They lighten and darken and lighten again. And yet every time the frog shifts slightly, its colors pulsating as if reminding you that even when you feel lost, even when the world seems confusing, there is a rhythm that you can trust. Inhale, exhale. Allow the calm to flow through your chest, through your arms, through your legs, anchoring you into a steady, serene sense of calm awareness. And as you continue to move ahead, a reflection catches your eye, a store window glowing softly. You approach the window and you see yourself there, wearing a wonderful outfit, a wonderful, comfortable, perfectly fitting garment that you enjoy very much. It's comfortable, it fits, it's luminous, almost glowing, the fabric catching the light in subtle ripples. You notice the folds, the delicate shimmer, the pockets, the stitching, the buttons and details, the way it moves as you walk. You linger in the reflection, feeling the warmth of recognition, the quiet joy of being fully present, fully yourself, fully seen, fully comfortable, feeling good about yourself now in that perfect outfit. And you notice the frog in your hands shifts its colors, brighter, richer, responding to the reflection of your uniqueness, of your comfort. Its pulse resonates through your fingertips, into your hands, and up your arms, a gentle current of life, reminding you that your presence, your worth, your uniqueness are alive and vibrant, undeniable. Breath flows, calm flows, and the world softens around you. As you move onward, forward ahead, you notice another shop. It is a wonderful place that will pamper you. A place where you can get your hair done, to get a massage, to get your nails done, to really be pampered, to really be spoiled a little bit. Warm light spills across polished chairs, mirrors, and soft surfaces. The gentle aroma of essential oils and creams fill the air, inviting renewal and indulgence and care. You step inside feeling the soft floor under your feet, the subtle warmth of lights, the gentle vibration of quiet music in the air. And you pause. You pause because you notice the prices. And that hesitation arises. And then you notice the frog in your hands. It's nudging you softly. Its colors flickering like a quiet reminder. There is a sacredness in caring for yourself, isn't there? There is a sacredness in nurturing yourself, in allowing yourself time, space, resources, no matter how big or small. And you feel your shoulders begin to relax and release, your chest dropping slightly on the next breath out and opening. Your hands soften around that little frog. Breath flows. Calm flows. The rhythm of care flows through you, strong and quiet, like a hidden river. And you step back, remembering why you are here. The frog in your hands, fragile, precious, evolving, and you allow yourself to feel the quiet power of prioritization. The awareness that caring for the frog, for your responsibilities, does not mean denying yourself. Let that sink in. You can do both. You notice a gentle sensation rising in your chest, a recognition of balance, of presence, of self-respect. And the frog's colors respond, glowing, pulsating in soft waves of affirmation. So you allow yourself to give yourself that self-respect, to give yourself that self-love, to give yourself that care now, to give yourself that priority every day for the rest of your life plus one day. And with this new knowing, you continue deeper into the mall. You notice a new space, an electronics store, glowing softly, filled with screens and displays. A remote control sits right there on the counter. Simple, elegant. You know how to use this remote control, of course, and when you pick it up, it feels almost as if it's like a key. The screens light up with images, memories, moments from your life, and you realize that you can watch what you want to watch. Pause or rewind or fast forward any memory that you choose, any event. You are safe. You are in control. You are guided. Your subconscious mind is guiding you and supporting you. And the frog's calming presence calms and centers you. You select a screen and you begin to watch, noticing a moment in time in your past where you first learned to believe that caring for yourself, self-care, your time, your energy, your resources, even your very being, yourself, was not yours to prioritize. You see it from a gentle distance, looking over there across the room at the screen, a safe observer. And you notice the feelings that you had at that time, perhaps hesitation, limitation, or a sense of, I cannot put myself first. And you rewind that event further back, tracing back to the origins of those thoughts and beliefs themselves, moving safely all the way back to the first time before, during, or after your birth, when your mind learned that your needs must wait. The responsibilities or the needs of others must always come first. You observe those events, those scenes without judgments from across the room, with curiosity and compassion. You observe with understanding and knowing. And you notice that the subtle lessons that younger you was learning from those events. Perhaps the protective strategies, the attempts to survive or even earn approval. And you recognize that the positive intentions were always there. You start noticing the positive intentions behind it all. And as you observe, you begin to consciously extract and pull from it the positive wisdom, the positive lessons, the positive insights that serve you now in your life and future. And you notice that the old event is over and done and gone. You notice that the old belief softens, dissolves, releases tension, leaving space for you, leaving space for new, positive understanding. Caring for yourself is sacred. It's empowering. It's necessary. It's a pleasure and a privilege. It is respect for the self, for the life that you were given and gifted. And as that realization moves through your mind and heart, the frog pulses in your hand, reflecting the shift in colors, brightening, and patterns swirling on its skin as if in celebration. Breath flows, calm flows. The rhythm of life, your life, flows throughout you. That's right. You feel more empowered to choose differently now, to prioritize yourself without guilt now, to honor your needs more fully now, knowing that the old limitations fade, and in their place, you allow yourself to gain strength, clarity, compassion, and courage that's always been there to move forward into your life. You step out of that electronic store, the mall stretching before you now softer, lighter, more navigable. The corridors that once seemed confusing now feel expansive, inviting, full of possibility. What's around the corner? The reflection of your clothing catches your eye once more, and a reminder of your unique presence, your radiant worth, now further strengthened by the clarity and the release from that past journey. Those observations. Moving forward, you notice a sanctuary. A beautiful sanctuary beginning to form in the distance. Soft light spilling across moss. Gentle ripples of water, warm air, carrying subtle fragrances. And you step onto the moss-covered floor with your bare feet, feeling its softness beneath your feet. Sunlight filters through openings above. Dust motifs floating lazily with sparkles of light catching the colors of the frog, which shimmer more brightly now than ever before. And you lower that little frog. You lower the frog onto a shallow pool. Its little toes touch the water. Ripples expand outward, and you notice the colors swirling: green for growth, blue for clarity, gold for protection, purple for intuition, pink for compassion, silver for reflection, white for cleansing, red for courage, black for grounding. Each color carries the wisdom, the clarity, the calm, and the courage that you have reclaimed from your journey through this place. The frog leaps gracefully forward, not away, but towards a gentle opening, a place of emergence, of transformation, of alignment. And you follow. You follow each step, slow, grounded, deliberate, step by step, aware of every texture, every light, every color, every breath flowing in rhythm with the frog's pulse. Time stretches, it softens, and you wander, observing your sanctuary, the water, the light, the moss, all of it, the gentle movement of your little frog, the softness of your breath, the steady rhythm of your life. Everything is going to be okay. And there's no other way that it can be. Everything is going to be okay. And there's no other way that it can be. It's going to be okay. You might not know how, but it is. And every detail returns to you repeatedly in loops of calm, of clarity and courage. Loops and waves of self-worth, of anchoring deeply within you, stacking gently, layering completely into the being you were born to be. Open questions drift softly. What else might positively emerge here for me now? What other insights are waiting for me? How much better can it get? Every day in every way, things getting better and better. Every day in every way. What else can I let go of? And what can I claim and reclaim as my own now. My hands have been full. My arms have been full of so many things that I've drug around for so long that are so heavy. And when I put them down, my arms are open and free. Open and free to pick up things along my way that are better for me now. That are better than those old things ever were. And yes, those old things were wonderful. They served me at that time, but now moving forward, I deserve better. I deserve more. And I'm willing to put those things down now so that I have open arms to receive what is actually meant for me. And with each of these questions and more that your subconscious mind explores quietly, safely, and fully, you allow. And as you allow, you notice that the frog, well, it rests. It rests. It rests in the center of the pool, radiant in its full spectrum of color. Its pulse syncs perfectly with yours, reminding you of the sacred rhythm of your own being. Your breath in alignment, calm, courageous clarity. You feel the empowerment of choosing yourself more fully, choosing yourself every day in new and wonderful ways. Knowing that the wisdom of the past and the release of old limitations and the radiant truth of the present moment will move you forward in wonderfully beautiful ways. And you may remain here as long as you like, noticing every detail, every gentle movement, every ripple, every color, every breath. And when you're ready to make all that you've gained here tonight a positive, permanent part of your life now, I want you to simply nod your head and lock it all into place, knowing that it is now inside of you where you hold what you know to be 100% true for you. That place where you know that the water is wet and the sun is hot. That place where you know that the snow is cold and the grass is green. That is where all of this information will live, where it will easily and effortlessly be able to be accessed by you anytime that you want or need. So nod your head and lock it all into place now. In a moment, we're going to slowly bring your awareness back to your body, back to this place, this time, this room, carrying with you the sacred calm, clarity, and courage, your self-worth and transformation of the frog, integrated, alive, permanent, fully yours. I'm going to count from 1 to 5. With every number that you hear me count, I want you to bring energy in through the bottoms of your feet, allowing you to ground and become more physically present in your body. Every number that you hear me count, you will reorientate back to this time, this place, coming back awake, alert, clear-headed, and orientated, feeling really good deep down inside. And when you hear me say the number 5, your eyes will pop open. You'll come fully back into this moment, feeling good deep down inside, thinking about that little colorful frog and knowing exactly what you need to do to care for it and to care for yourself more fully each and every day for the rest of your life plus one day. 1, feel an energy move through the bottoms of your feet, allowing you to become more physically present and grounded in your body. 2, allowing more energy to move through your body, beginning to orientate yourself back to this time and this place. 3, every day in every way, becoming better and better, better and better every day in every way. 4, allowing more energy to flow throughout your body, reorientating back to this place and time, awake, alert, clear-headed, and orientated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, awake, clear-headed, and orientated, feeling good deep down inside, caring for yourself, caring for that little frog, every day for the rest of your life, plus 1 day.